Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gergő from Hungary, a Jamar ambassador, and I'm here to show you the Jamar Creator. Week by week, step by step. That's why I'm here, and welcome to the Jamar family. We are here to help you. So if you have any questions, if you have anything to add or any theme request, you want to see something, please don't forget to leave a comment to us and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss the next one, and even hit the little bell so you can get a notification every time we upload a tutorial. And before we do anything, it's the European Championship football season, Copa America season as well. So we're going to create some football themed balloon decoration, starting from a football shoe. So it's gonna really good one with some leaves, some pointy stars, with some numbers. It's gonna be really beautiful one. And without we do anything, let's just add something. We're gonna upload this template into the Jamar Creator so you can actually use and sell this decoration to your customers. I'm gonna be the most happiest person ever if I can see your decorations in real life. So please use this as a template. So if you're a Jamar Creator user, you're gonna get this template as a gift, okay? I'm gonna show you what I mean. So we have this home screen. That's where everything starts at the Jamar Creator after you're signed in. As you can see, we have the previous designs. You can see all my already made and sold lot of beautiful designs here. But if you create a new project, you can see the templates, the presets, arches, walls. We used the plus wall last time. We're gonna use from scratch. So we're gonna assemble the decorations in a blank canvas just to show you, okay? And as you can see, we have the start from the template side. That's where you will see the already made Jamar Creator templates. I'm gonna upload this here so you will see, just as you see the ice cream, just as you see the heart, the rainbow flat arch, you're gonna find my work here as a free gift for every Jamar Creator user. So right now, we don't want to use any presets. I'm gonna create an empty project so you can get a nice, beautiful and crispy blank canvas. We're gonna use this because for one good reason, I really want to show you how to add different elements, different balloons, different props, your own props to the Jamar Creator. And it's really important to see, or actually just really important for you to see how to add these, okay? So the Jamar Creator not just using the standard Jamar balloons, it's already using foil balloons as well. So I'm gonna go for the numbers because it's gonna be like a birthday, and I'm gonna find an 8 years old or 7 because most of the biggest balloon fans start at a young age, so why not use a beautiful 7, 8 years old boy. So beautiful foil balloons. So let's see, may I use black or blue? I'm gonna use blue just to have a little contrast, okay? It's a blue and it's equally 1 meter. And as you see, we have no white squares at the corner. Why? Because in Jamar Creator, every balloon is size accurate to each other. And that's why you can't resize 100 centimeter foil balloons. Because if I insert a standard 12-inch balloon here, like this, you can't overinflate. As you see at the right side, it's already fully inflated, 33 centimeters, and that's the maximum. The Jamar Creator won't let you increase the size even more because it's size, it has to be size accurate. So that's why you can't resize. It's like its own universe inside the the Jamar Creator. Why? Because when I use different techniques to create templates or mockups, I find it really easy to have like an unhealthy expectations, to set unhealthy expectations to your customer, which is impossible to do. So for example, you can find 1.5 meter foil balloons. It's 1 meter and that's it. And if on your mockup it's too big, your customer will expect more bigger, and maybe he or she gonna be disappointed. So that's why you really like to keep it like size accurate. Okay, so the canvas is a little bit small, so let's just resize it. Okay, just like that, so we can have an it's too big, just like that, so we can have a nice little bigger version of the canvas. Okay, so what I'm gonna add is actually a soccer or a football shoe with some organic clusters, but let's just create the base. I'm gonna add the picture, just a picture from a leaf background. It's really nothing serious. Okay, just like that. You can actually use and resize it. I'm going to rotate it by 90 degrees, so it's in standing position. That's perfect. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, so you can actually see. And here's the 7, move it to the front. So we're going to add the 7 here as a standing decoration. But how big this leafy background-ish thing should be? It depends on your props, of course. But we have the extras, we have the meters, and we have the 1 meter ruler here. As you can see, the foil balloon is exactly 1 meter. So you can actually set this. You can actually double it with the Command or Control C and Command Control V, or just use the duplicate icon here. So right now it indicates the 2 meter. So I'm gonna shrink this until it's just 2 meters. Okay. It's really important to have everything like size accurate, because your customer won't be disappointed. Okay. So we have 1 meter and 2 meter, 1 meter foil balloons, 2 meter high organic backdrop. Okay. What else do we need? We need a football shoe. So we're gonna build this from scratches. One thing the Jamar Creator can't handle is the 3-dimensional space from an actual shoe. So that's why you need to create it in 2-dimensional. And I'm gonna say this later, but I'm gonna say it right now one more time. Because it can't handle 3-dimensional space, you will see just the front. And because you see just the front, when you export the element list, so when the Jamar Creator tells you exactly what balloons and how many balloons you will need for this decoration, you will see, and the balloons will be counted just from the front. Just keep in mind, you need at least 3 more of this amount, 2 more, so it's just 3, 1 for the front, 1 for the back, and 1 for the sides. So just keep in mind, so you can actually set up a percentage, so it's gonna almost triple the amount of balloons, but I'm gonna show you how to do this later at the end of the course. Right now, what we need is actually to do a shoe from scratches. Okay, of course we're gonna need some foil balloons as a PNGs to finish the organic piece later, and we can actually add like a neon sign to it. If you have a neon sign, why not? You can add this as well here. So we're gonna finish everything beautifully, but right now it's time to create the shoe. So I'm gonna hold down the shift, okay, just, and we're gonna work here, okay? Let's just go to the plain latex. I'm gonna use G-Link to create like a structure to it, okay? That's how you will normally do it. I'm gonna use standard white and black, not to make it too colorful or avoid any copyright fragments, okay? So we're gonna use G-Link here, rotate by 90 degrees, so it's like horizontal. Okay, we're gonna shrink this a little bit, it's underinflated, okay? Zoom in just a little bit so we can work here. Why I'm showing you this? Because the Jamar Creator can handle the basic balloon decorations, walls, columns, arches, flat walls, anything like this. Even you do have organic clusters. So you can actually just insert organic clusters into the Jamar Creator. It's already pre-made organic clusters, as you can see here. So it's like already pre-made. But I really want to show you how to do the artistic stuff, because that's the most common questions we get. Okay, Gergő, I know how to do a balloon column, but how I can do a crab, a fish, a mermaid, whatever, a soccer shoe or a football shoe, and that's where it became a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna just use like a few G-Link balloon here. Okay, make sure these are equally leveled. Perfect. Okay, select, hold down the mouse and just select everything. Make a duplication right there. So we can actually have the, almost like the bottom of the shoe, okay? We can actually multiply this to have the second row of the shoe here, just like that, okay? And you can just select one of these because it's already made, let's call this building blocks or something like this, okay? So you can actually just merge this into the neck of the shoe. It looks really, really good. So it's like the building blocks, just like any building blocks you're using, okay? I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna ungroup this because we need just two here. So I'm gonna regroup just two, just like that. So we can fill and have the building blocks here. As you can see, it's almost looks good. I know it's just an L shape, but we're gonna add a few more details to it, I promise. It's just, right now it just looks like an actual shoe. Nothing more complicated stuff, okay? Just like that. But you can actually add like vertical lines if you just rotate this just until it looks something like this. You can actually duplicate this so you can have something like this. So as I said, it's more like an artistic stuff. I'll just set this to 0 so we have a closing. So it's more like an artistic stuff, although it almost looks like a shoe right now. We can have actually some standard black, as have the little pins as a football shoe. Send this at the back. Send this at the back. Although the Jamar Creator won't tell you exactly how you assemble this. That's why you need to attend the Jamar days, so we can actually teach you how to do this on site with hands-on classes. But it gives your customer a really good view, a really good estimation how it will look like when it's done. But it still needs your knowledge to do the building thing, okay? So we have this. You can actually add, you know, some lines to it if you want, or just move this here so we can have this. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go to the layers, find this green background and click on the little padlock. I'm gonna do exactly the same with the neon sign, okay, for one good reason, because right now these are fixed. It can be moved, although if I want to select the background, it won't be selected. It's fixed to the canvas, okay? So we can actually have this, okay? Perfect. So we need some shoelace, of course, some shoelace. There's a lot of tricky ways to do the shoelace. Normally I will just add the text here with, as you can see, maybe with an underline, so it's just like really just like a text or something. So you can actually use this for some small details, or you can actually use PNGs, whatever. If you want to add like logos to the shoe, you can actually do that as well, because why not? Why not? Let's just add the like foil balloons here. I'm gonna shrink this until it looks just a small one. So you can actually add the foil balloons here as well. But don't forget, if you want to add and do this as a size accurate, don't forget we do have the meters here. So you use that until it's like actually like 18 inch, 45 centimeters. So your customer won't be disappointed at the end if it's not quite right, okay? Just to make sure that everything fits perfectly, okay? That's the whole part, that's the main thing, that's why we are doing it, okay? So the next thing we need is the organic clusters, because we really want to finish this with some beautiful organic clusters. So we're gonna start to add and insert some organic clusters, okay? I really want to add the huge one, the medium-sized ones, and maybe one more medium-sized one just to make it more organic, okay, here, okay, so it looks really, really, really good. And of course we can add some cute and tiny ones just like that, okay? Of course we can later rotate and manipulate this to make it more random, but it's still a good estimation. See, it's like a disassembled balloon arch already. But I'm not gonna use white. I'm gonna use some kind of greenish thing to match with the green leaves. It's like a football field. So I'm gonna use the basic. Let's start with the light green, okay? So what I'm gonna do is select one of these clusters, go to the right side, color, and color it light green. Because why not? Later I really want to add some navy blue, because it's like one of my favorite new colors. Navy blue, oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I'm obsessed with the navy blue. I think it's one of the most elegant color. But right now we're gonna use green, okay? And as I said, you can rotate this. I'm gonna rotate so it's like this, perfect. We need one of this as a duplication here, perfect. I'm gonna add one more here just to make it more robust, perfect. Here, one more here, perfect. I'm gonna send this at the front. You can play with it as you want, okay? You can play with it a lot of different ways. As you can see, we already started to do it, already doing it. And here's one more interesting feature. I can't wait to show you this. So, select one of the balloons with a double click. Right now it's the G120. And as you can see, at the top part, we have the paint mode. The paint mode is my favorite one. Because right now, just imagine your cursor as a brush. I know, more than beautiful than this. So it's like a brush. You can actually paint with that size. So it's gonna randomize the size from small one to big ones, and it's gonna paint an organic cluster. Let me show. So it's missing something here. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna get a few clicks here and a few clicks here, so you can actually just paint an organic cluster here. I'm amazed. Okay, let's just select the bigger balloons, G120, so it can actually boom, add the big one, boom. So you don't need to use the sound effect. Okay, it's just me. So you can actually paint your own organic clusters. You just start to click and it's painting automatically. Oh, mind-blowing. Okay, so let's finish this, okay? So you can actually add these decorations here. It's already started to look good. And instead of this, I'm gonna use navy blue, just a small navy blue dot to have like a little deep, and it correlates with the blue number here. Okay, I'm gonna send this at the front. So at the layers right now, these, as you can see, these are somewhere at the behind. It's right there, organic clusters. So if I put somewhere here, it's gonna just slide behind. So I'm gonna send this at the front, so it's actually visible. Okay, so you can actually play with this, multiply it as you want. So if you have this, just multiply it by 5, say boom, boom, boom. The Jamar Creator gives you and makes you these small elements, so you can actually add these. Okay, I'm gonna select this as well, multiply it, so you can have more and more. Okay, and what if you need a bigger one? You can actually double click any of these balloons, and instead of G1, you can go to G150. There's no navy blue in that, so just G120. Perfect. And not the crystal, but the standard and standard navy, so you can have a bigger one just like that. Okay, so one more time, double click any of these balloons and change the format, and boom, it's a bigger one, so you can actually have some bigger balloons. Okay, it's that simple. So you're not satisfied with the templates, the given templates, you can actually make something out of this. Okay, I'm gonna send these at the front as well. Okay, so we can actually add this to our balloon decoration. I'm gonna make a duplication here, so one can go here. I'm gonna send this at the front still. As you can see, it started to look really good. We just need some blue here, I think, just a little small one. Okay, just like that. Let's move this back a bit bigger. So we are almost done. And if you want to show your customer how your customer actually will look like on the photo, you can go to the accessories. You have the extras. Let's close the meters. We have the persons. So you can actually put this here, so you can have a good estimation how it will look like if you stand in front of it. Okay, it's really simple. And of course, we do have the soccer shoe here. You can put it right here, and the soccer shoe may need some frames. So let's just go to the extras. Here's the frames. So let's just add some basic IKEA lamp behind it. I'm gonna duplicate it so it can have actually two Sandys at the back, so it won't be visible, but it's still there. So why I'm showing you this IKEA lamp, because right now we have the soccer shoe with the beautiful organic decoration, and if you export the element list here, so that's why when I told you that I'm going to show you something later, how to add more balloons to your decoration, not to keep mind that, oh, I need two more. Here it is. The safety margin is added to your numbers of balloon automatically. So if you need, like, you know that you created just the front of the soccer shoe, you can either select the soccer shoe, duplicate it and move it like until it's overlapping each other, so you have two balloons on each, or you can set the safety margin to 100%, so it's add two more or just one more balloons to every one, so it's like doubling the measure or the numbers of balloons. So it's like two ways to do it. You just need to find a good way around it for the artistic stuff. These are not for the basic. The basic stuffs work beautifully. These are just for the artistic stuff, okay? So let's just, right now we're leaving it 10%, okay? Because I really want to show you something. Because I exported the element list and I really want to show you the element list for one. Because as you can see, we have the IKEA lamp as well, okay? We have the foil balloons, we have the blue 7 numbers, and as you can see, we have 206 balloons, and the safety margin is 24, and with all total it's 206, of course. So this beautiful decoration can be done with just 200 balloons. What's that if it's not a beautiful thing, okay? So let's just go back. And of course you can download this as a PNG, or the white background's gonna be just like a transparent PNG, or you can actually add your customer's backyard to it, just as the way I'm gonna do it. It's too big, so we need to resize it, okay? Just like that, and send this at the back. Find that at the layers, it's at the back. Click to the padlock, so it's locked, it can be moved. What I'm gonna unlock is the two background, you know, the leaves and the neon sign. Oh, it's not the... So I can move everything all together. Okay. Just right there. Just like that. So let's just resize the canvas as well. So the width is perfect. The height is a little bit too big, zoom to fit in. So as you can see, we have this beautiful soccer shoe tamed balloon decoration. We're just missing one more small details, and the small details is a stand for our foil balloons. So I'm gonna quickly build that with the G120 standard, not light green, but this, oh, not 100, no, 5120 standard, and with a 013 green, rotated by 90 degree, so we can have actually a small, just like a 4 balloon cluster, okay? flip it just like that. As you can see, that's why we have the pear-shaped balloons, and we have the top view, so it's like a round shaped balloons, okay? Because this is how you see normally the balloons, so we can actually have a nice little base for our 7. So guys, let me know, what do you think about this decoration? I love it. I really do love it. I would sell this to my customers as just a really quick weekend job. So if you like it, please don't forget to leave us a comment. If you have anything to add, if you want to, give us a little hint what to do next. These were football themed. We're not finished yet. I mean, with this, yes, but not with the football theme. So without anything to add, I really hoped you liked this. I'll show you this beautiful decoration. It's gonna be included or uploaded into the Jamar Creator, so you will see at the front screen. You can use this, you can send and sell this to your customer. I will be the most happiest person ever if I will see this on your portfolio. So ladies and gentlemen, Jamar Creator family, Jamar family, I really hope you enjoyed these decorations. I was Gergő from Hungary, a Jamar ambassador, and I really hope you're gonna see me next time, and I really hope we're gonna meet somewhere in the world in real. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and hit the bell so you won't miss the next one. So keep using the Jamar Creator, beautiful word of Jamar Creator, and have fun. That's the most important thing.